Clue. Treachery at Tudor Mansion.
Yeah.
Mandy,
Yes.
Missy, Jean-Paul, welcome to Brush Up Your Game. We shall see what this is. Let's see. The back proved helpful, yes, Mandy?
Well, yes. I mean, we haven't played anything by the Clue manufacturer, so.
Hasbro? Hasbro Gaming.
Yes, we
In
haven't.
the Clue series.
In the Clue series, yes.
Let's
Exactly.
see.
We weren't sure how the cards were going to interact.
Escape Tudor Mansion, solve the mystery. The classic Clue story in an escape room board game. There was an exclamation mark. I had to be excited.
That was exciting.
Thank you, Snark, for showing up. You and 5 other guests have been invited to join Body Black for an evening of fine dining and a chance to discuss some personal business. After dinner, he announces he intends to blackmail you all. Shortly after, the power cuts out, and you find Mr. Body dead. Armed with only your wits, you must escape and determine who killed Mr. Body, where they did it, and with what weapon. This is a co-op puzzle-solving game. We have to work together to unravel riddles and unlock Tudor Mansion. We'll combine items, deduce the numbered solution, and find the card numbered in the deck to keep playing. Track down clues, explore and escape the mansion, and solve the murder. Even if you can't escape, can you correctly conclude what happened in the mansion? That is the question.
So you die, but you still figure it out?
Or you leave and you don't.
I've actually never had Clue provide a last name. It was always Mr. Body.
Yes.
It's interesting that it's Body Black.
Yeah.
Like they're throwing him in the color scheme.
Oh.
Because there hasn't been a black. Ever.
No, and it was always Mr. Body. There was never any first name.
Okay. Stop. Don't open anything from this box. Start by reading the below instructions to begin the game. Choose your most dramatic player to read the text aloud.
I mean, it's already happening, so it's fine.
Apparently.
You can read that because you have to choose again, and I'll read the next part.
You have received an enigmatic. You have received an invitation from the enigmatic billionaire, Mr. Body, to attend an exclusive dinner at fabulous Tudor Mansion. But as soon as you arrive, something just isn't right. You begin the evening with introductions over dinner and instructions, getting acquainted with the other guests whom Body insists are just your kind of people. Take out the deck of character cards. No. Yes. Have each player select one of the 6 characters and take the color-matched pawn.
Wait. You said you played Plum.
I do enjoy Mr. Plum, Professor Plum.
Well, no. Normally I'm Scarlet.
Okay. You can be
I mean, I can be Peacock.
You're right, Mom.
Mom's Peacock. That's why I'm normally Scarlet. So I'll be Scarlet because I'm always Scarlet. So I'm used to that in Clue. What do you want?
Well, they deleted my character, so by principle I can't choose the replacement character. So I'm going to be Mr. Green and match my dress.
Okay, fair.
Then I will be Colonel Mustard.
Okay.
Alright. Now, it says...
He has a moustache.
A moustache?
Moustache.
Not a mustache,
No,
a moustache.
Moustache.
Now, it says we're going to take turns reading the back of our character cards aloud to the group. But if we are playing with less than 6 players, we should still read aloud all of the character cards. So, Mrs. Peacock, apparently she's gotten married since the original Clue. Because she used to be Miss Peacock, I thought.
No, she's Ms.
Oh.
I thought it was always Mrs. Peacock and Miss Scarlet.
I don't know.
Well, Mrs. Peacock says, I'm here to make a lifelong connection. I have heaps of cash from my last marriage. And the one before that. And the one before that. But that's not what will make me happy. Another chance at love will.
So we got 4 marriages, and all of them are for the money?
Apparently.
None of them for the show.
Dr. Orchid. I'm one of the most accomplished botanists on the planet. I can do things with plants you wouldn't believe. I believe they put people in jail for that. I have so much to share with the world, but it needs to stay secret until it's ready. My money's on Orchid already.
Well, I don't know. She could just be a drug dealer. She doesn't
Wow.
Have to, she doesn't have to
Sounds
be
like a
someone
Poison
who's
Ivy
like
knockoff,
poisoning
honestly.
people.
It's a Poison Ivy knockoff. She's a Batman.
Alright, Scarlet, go.
Okay. I am an inspiring actress looking for my chance at the spotlight. I'm going to be a star, darling, and I won't let anything or anyone stand in my way. That's just showbiz.
And there's no business like it.
I'm Mr. Green. I'm not a con artist. Con artists get caught. I'm a businessman, one who deals in a wide variety of goods. Take my card. Give me a call if you need something. Trust me, I'll find it.
And he kind of looks like a Fonzie ripoff, but yeah.
No, he looks like Harry from the Spider-Man.
Oh, okay.
I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it. Colonel Mustard. I'm a seasoned military man who's gained a sense of what needs to be done and doesn't leave loose ends. Lately, I've been looking to take some time off and enjoy the finer things in life, like murder, mystery.
And don't forget your martini while you're doing your murder.
There you go.
And Professor Plum, I long for the thrill of adventure. I'm no stranger to danger on my expeditions. I wish I could go on another, but I'm a bit strapped for cash and looking for an investor.
So, Plum is gonna hook up with Peacock.
Only if it's for realsies. Alright, choose a different player to read this text out loud.
Oh, I want to read this one.
Okay.
Can I pull this out?
Sure.
I don't like-
I mean, it hasn't said to do that, but
But I won't pick up anything else.
that's what they all say.
Okay. As you are finishing the final morsels of a scrumptious dessert, Mr. Body stands, and instead of raising a toast, reveals that he has brought you together because he is blackmailing every single one of you. If each of you doesn't pay up, he will reveal your scandalous secrets to the world.
Yeah.
The table erupts in shouting and accusations, but Body remains maddeningly calm. He excuses himself with a smug grin and says he'll be back in an hour to collect the funds. After a moment, you all storm off to different parts of the mansion in search of your devious host, each of you convinced that you are best suited to change his mind. The hour passes, and then, crack! Thunder crashes through the mansion as the lights suddenly go out. That's enthusiasm. Sounds of stumbling and muttered curses in the dark filter through the rooms as all of you make your way to the hall. You'll have to work together to get the lights back on.
Oh.
It's time to play.
Oh, that's
Remove
a good
this
sequence.
insert because I'm a rebel. Only if you get caught, though. Take the rules out of the box.
Pretty sure it's on film.
Take the rules out of the box and read the quick start. Do not remove any other components until instructed to do so. I'm assuming that this booklet's the rules.
Probably.
Okay. Would you like to read the quick start?
Sure. Alright. Quick start. Take out the tutorial board that says, "Someone cut the lights."
Someone cut the lights. Figure out how to turn them back on.
Yep. Lay it on the table. Place your pawns in the center of the board. Okay. Next, take out the tutorial deck from the first slot on the left side.
Tutorial deck. Deck 1. Discard this card.
Are you sure that's a tutorial
Oh
deck?
no, this, I think this might be.
I'm like, that's really big for a tutorial deck.
Yeah.
Got it.
I
Makes
think
sense.
this might be the tutorial deck, that's smaller.
Tutorial
There we
deck.
go. Yep.
Well, this is the first deck. That one was in a separate pocket. There's
Probably
many
be.
more decks.
Okay, it says
Take
discard
out the
this card.
tutorial deck from the first slot
We're just doing
and
that.
place it next to the tutorial board.
Next to the board.
The youngest player goes first.
That's me.
It says, yeah, it explicitly says, do not look through the cards.
Okay.
In big pink letters.
Pink.
Pink.
Or are they orchid?
Pretty orchid.
In big orchid letters.
Yep.
The youngest player goes first. Move your pawn to any location number on the tutorial board.
But I don't know anything about these numbers.
Then draw the card from the tutorial deck that has the same number on it.
Okay.
The numbers represent different points of interest in the room, and the cards you draw will tell you something about what you find there.
Oh, do we
Read your card out loud to the table. If it's a narrative card, it will give your information and direction. That's a typo. It will give you information and directions to follow. If it's a puzzle card, it will be labeled with a puzzle piece in the bottom right corner and will tell you how many puzzle pieces you need to solve that puzzle along the bottom edge.
Well, that's nice.
If you don't have all the puzzle pieces to solve the puzzle, explore more numbered locations on the board and leave the unfinished puzzle face up on the table until you find more pieces. The answer to every puzzle in the game will be a number.
Numbers game.
When you think you've solved and gotten that number, draw the matching card from the deck. If the card you pulled says solved, I think it's going to have voice activation. It'll probably jump out when you draw it. It'll have little animation.
it will
It
talk
says
to-
solved.
Good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah, you're correct. If the number you're looking for doesn't have a corresponding card in the deck, or the card you pulled doesn't say solved on it, you're incorrect. Try again. When the first player has completed their turn, play moves to the left, and the next player should move their pawn to an unexplored location and draw the card that has that matching number. The goal of the tutorial deck is to turn the lights on. Good luck. If at any point during the game you get stuck, check the hints section at the back of this booklet.
Okay.
See the rest of the rules for more information as needed.
But it said don't read more than that.
Okay?
So I'm going to take a wild guess here and say that 2, 3, 4, and 6 do not solve the puzzle.
I would agree with that.
So I go first?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to pick 3. That's
Okay.
the farthest away.
That's bold choice.
Bold choice.
See if it pays off. Cotton.
Okay.
Sorry, green.
What'd you say?
Cotton. It's a bold strategy.
Okay.
Cotton.
You fumble around on what feels like a desk and find a bulky object. Note, this is a narrative card. Read it aloud and follow any instructions from top to bottom. Those should be at the top of the card.
Probably.
When you're finished, discard this card to the lid of the box as indicated by the no symbol in the bottom right-hand corner.
Here, we'll put a discard over there.
Okay. So, my narrative is take card 7. So I'm assuming I can just go ahead and do that?
Yeah.
Do what
It's
it
still
says.
your turn. Until it tells you to stop, keep going.
I found a flashlight,
Oh,
and we are going to need another piece to solve it.
okay.
So,
Next.
your turn.
Alright. I will go for. Let's go 2.
Okay, card 2.
Let us see. Okay. So this is a puzzle card. You found a glowing wire. It's not bright enough to see anything else though. And that's it. It's just a puzzle card.
But yours has an answer and mine does not.
Keep this card face up on the table while you look for other puzzle pieces. You need 3 puzzle pieces to solve.
Okay.
So this is 1.
I'm going to go to card 4.
Okay.
Why? I don't know. It just seemed like a thing to do. I found the power breaker. If power is out, connect the blue wire to the glowing wire.
Glowing wire.
3 puzzle pieces are needed to solve.
So we have 2 of them so far.
So we have 1 instruction piece.
So that's A1 and A3.
Yeah,
Okay, so I'll go get A2.
Assume.
maybe.
Maybe not. Maybe there's no answer to this. It's just time.
There's a humming noise coming from the wall here. You reach out your hand and zap! Something shocked you, but it's too dark to see. Maybe you could try to find something to illuminate the area.
My flashlight?
That's rude.
What?
Says shake your hand like it was zapped until your next turn.
Oh,
There's action.
This is gonna be interesting.
There you go, Mandy.
Yeah, note this card requires another card to be laid over the top of it to reveal the number card you need to draw next. You may not have found the card you need yet. Keep looking. See item cards in the rules for more information.
So
Okay.
I'm assuming that since it needs
Uh-huh.
something to light it up, this is the light up flashlight.
I believe so.
Yeah, 005.
005. So is that card number
So
5?
then we draw
5.
card number 5.
Okay.
Oh look, we found a bunch of tangled wires.
This is Missy's turn.
Oh, it's my turn?
yeah.
Oh, well,
She found the thing though.
it's not really a turn. It's just a community
Uh-huh.
thingy.
Oh, but there's 3 puzzle pieces needed to solve. Figure out
Yeah.
what your thing says.
A1, A2, A3.
It said connect the,
Oh, the blue.
the glowy wire to the blue wire.
Okay, so it makes an infinity.
No, it makes an 8.
Oh, okay.
For card 8.
There you go.
I guess that makes sense.
Solve. Wires. You connect the 2 wires and click. The lights come on and momentarily blind everyone. As your vision clears, you peer suspiciously at one another. Discard puzzle cards.
What is that?
Discard puzzles cards A1, A2, A3, and Y1.
Okay. Oh, so we get to keep the flashlight.
Yeah.
That's why it's not.
Next player, read card 10. That would be you.
Ooh, card 10. Now that the lights are on, you can't help but wonder why they went out. And where is Mr. Body? You tried the front door, but it's locked tight. You'll have to explore the rest of the mansion to get to the bottom of this. Flip over this board to reveal the hall. Ow! That hurt. I think we all have a concussion now.
Good.
Take deck 1 from the box and add it to the bottom of your deck without looking through it.
To the bottom of our deck. So we're
Yeah.
just keeping 1 and 11 here.
I guess so.
Apparently.
Okay.
Take board A from the box,
Discard this card.
flip it and connect it to the hall.
By a certain, like by the numbers or?
Take board A from the box, flip it and connect it to the hall.
I don't
Must be-
think it matters how
I
we
think it
connect
is-
So I think
yeah,
we just
probably.
doorway to doorway.
Yeah.
So there's 2 doorways to the hall. Let's connect that.
Next player, read card 11.
Great.
And stop shaking their hand.
Good. My wrist hurts.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Okay. The hall and study are quiet. Too quiet.
Maybe it's where you go to
Don't
study.
we need a timer?
I'm sure it'll tell us.
Anyway, you try the doors that should lead to the conservatory and kitchen, but they won't budge. The whole mansion must have locked down when the power went out. Unless you want to be trapped here, you'll have to investigate and find a way out. Continue playing with the next player.
Okay. And so I just pick a spot.
I
I
believe
think
so.
you just pick
Got
a
it.
number and open it.
Got it, got it.
You know, take your piece, go there. And
Okay, what do I want to do? I see a ladder. So let's go find that. 115.
you just always wanted to climb a ladder in a
Well, it's by the
library.
book, of course.
Yes.
Okay, doll.
Library
it's by the
ladders are
books.
very important.
It's by the books.
What does it mean?
Probably used to. Does it still do? I don't
An aged oak bookshelf full of leather-bound exotic books.
Yeah, of course.
You try to grab one, but they're stuck in place.
Mhm.
Take cards 116, 117, and 120. 16, 17, and 20. 16. 5 hours, 4 puzzle pieces needed to solve C3. And the books on it say, well, 5 hours is one of the book's titles. 3 birds and Tuesday. I'm getting a numbers theme here.
Yes.
117. I have 1 million tips, 9 amigos, and 7 days. And that's C2. We're building a ladder here, I see it. Okay. 120 is C1. 6 little pigs, 1 time, high 5.
Well, that's a
So I have a 1,
You're missing one puzzle piece
2,
still.
3, I know. Oh, I have 2 ones.
Missy,
I know.
it'll be
I was just
later.
looking, and there's 2 5s.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Many numbers there.
Then I will go to 90.
Okay.
Let us see. The door to the power box hangs open, revealing a mess of wires with a fistful torn out. Why would someone do this? Card 91 is a clue card. As shown by the magnifying glass, these will not be used to solve puzzles. Instead, use them to piece together the who, what, and where at the end of the game. Keep all clue cards. Okay, it says take card 91.
I don't know. She was shaking her hand.
For a clue card?
No, she was shaking her hand. That makes her sus.
Okay.
Well, yeah, the clue card literally says clue on it. Okay.
Ah.
But this is also a clue, so these are clues.
No, I think
that is
this
discarded.
says discard.
Oh, you're right.
Okay.
That's what she gave us information.
Well, I like investigating where we're at. I think that's.
I'm a wanderer.
No, I understand. Look, as long as we cover everything, we're good.
Well, Papa was a rolling stone.
You dig through the numerous
Where he lives, that was
desk
his
drawers, but all you find are knickknacks and useless trinkets. However, you cannot see under the desk in this lighting. Can I borrow the flashlight?
I don't know.
So that gives me 133.
So 133.
Okay. With the light, you can see a folded piece of paper taped to the bottom of the desk. Discard this puzzle card and take card 132.
Toss this.
Yep.
Okay. Follow the waltz. Start 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and the 3s are underlined. And I'm not very good at the waltz dancing, so that's.
Well, we still need
more pieces.
We need more pieces.
plus something else.
Plus other things.
Yeah.
But it's 2 puzzle pieces plus question mark to solve.
Okay.
Okay, so unknown.
So that's a puzzle I'll at
Mandy's
least
turn.
hold. And
I want to go look in this 145.
Tis fair. Is a dresser.
Yeah, it looked interesting.
Lock.
Yeah, I found some locked doors. Can I see the flashlight?
I don't know if the flashlight will help. I feel like you need a key.
Yeah, but I get a key.
Oh no, the flashlight is a key card.
I think
There's no 641.
This only says B2, so we probably need another.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Piece. Well, what does it say? 2 more?
It says 2 pieces needed to solve.
Okay, so she needs to find another one. Okay, continuing with my Disney princess theme. I'm gonna go check out the fireplace.
Okay, Cinderella.
Cinderella, dressed in yellow, went upstairs to kiss her Bella. Made a mistake and kissed us. How many doctors did it take?
One of her jump rope games when
Oh,
she
I'm
was a
familiar.
She played with me.
kid. I didn't.
The ashes have been cold for a long time, but when you poke around the suit, you discover a half-burnt letter. The note was clearly written by Mr. Body, 2 Ds. You recognize the handwriting from the dinner invitation you received. It looks like a schedule. 6 p.m., guests arrive. 7 p.m., dinner served. 8 p.m., big announcement. 9 p.m., transfer funds, with a question mark. After reading it, you glance up the chimney, but it's too dark to see anything. Dark light, let's take this flashlight
We are
here.
really using this flashlight.
Card number 103!
that's like the only thing we got.
Oh, I found a key!
Oh, hey.
Discard puzzle card Q1. Oh, look. I wonder if... Key.
Let's see. We've got 147.
Oh, because that's 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it's 147.
Read your 147. Your lock.
With a click, the lock unlatches and the door swings open, letting the corpse of Mr. Body topple out and hit the floor.
Fun.
From
Mr.
the
Body
fireplace?
is
Hit the
dead?
floor.
No,
from this thing.
from the,
No.
the closet. Apparently that's a closet.
Shut that.
Somebody pick them
Everybody
up.
looks around with
Nah.
surprise and suspicion, knowing that the culprit must be in this very room.
Well, we need a body
Actually,
bag for
2
body.
of us are out of the room, so.
Yeah.
Now you must figure out who murdered him and with what and where in the mansion. Discard puzzle cards B1 and B2. Place card 150 on the board.
Oh, I'm
But we
guessing that's
haven't
his
even
body.
looked at 160 yet. Oh!
Oh no, it's his body.
Body, yeah.
He legit. Oh no.
That's fair.
There's his body. Okay, 160, 190, what you gonna do? The body or what we haven't looked at?
That's fair. I'll do what we haven't looked at yet. I'll do 160.
The body for you.
Oh, yay. Just what I mean, I am the professor.
There you go.
Was it medical or just like...
A suit of armor. Yeah, that is 160. A suit of armor has been scattered all over the floor. Take cards 118, 165, and 166. Alright. 118, 165, 166.
You wanted all kinds of fun stuff.
Apparently. Discard. 3 puzzle pieces need to solve. I guess I have all 3. Okay.
Maybe.
Well, you at least hope you do.
Build the suits of armor. I see letters.
Ooh, the overlap?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
Maybe they do.
Mm-hmm. They do overlap.
To the O and the I.
There. And then...
That O and I and E are all part of that.
The armor piece is there. And then the sword is twisted. Gotcha. It's
There's
twisted.
like 3 puzzle pieces needed to solve. What letters are we seeing?
I show you.
Okay.
You need to. Camera has to see it too.
I see S, S.
There. And then you go here.
I see S,
Soil.
S, O, I. Even. Just N, E, X.
Yep.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with is next, but there's no T. There's
Well,
no T
let's
on
see.
any of that, right?
Can we see that?
S, S, O, E, I.
Cards have to be twisted perfectly to like align everything.
Yeah.
That says we should solve it, right? Because this really makes me want to looking at this, I want to say someone is next. But even
Even.
1 is
10?
X's.
What about X is 10? Roman numerals?
What if X is 10?
Yeah.
What if the
Even 1.
Because the only Roman numerals I have is X is 10, V's are 5, and 1's is 1. But that's only 3 letters. I mean 3 numbers.
Yeah.
Even 1 is XS. That's kind of how I've moved it, but I feel like there's one thing I'm missing here on this piece.
It says there are only 3 pieces, so.
What's it supposed to solve?
I don't know, maybe we don't know what to solve yet.
Yeah, maybe we could just. I'll keep looking at this, and we'll continue
Yeah.
on the board.
Well, we gotta move on. So
Oh,
Look at the body.
go look at the body. 190. I'm not happy about going and looking at the body, but you know what? It's an adventure. Who would dare murder Mr. Body? You must be logical in your investigation. Where was everyone when...
176.
yes,
1,
7, 6. Yep.
6. I'm so sorry.
I'll pause. That's
See,
great.
I was like, I'm so close here.
About 167.
167, sure.
There you go.
167.
Let's see. You set the armor back up in its proper place, though no one admits to knocking it over. Discard puzzle pieces, these, and place card 169 on the board. So this is going to replace this. Yeah. Perfect.
And that's a new place that can be got.
Yep.
Okay.
Starting over.
Who would dare murder Mr. Body? You must be logical in your investigation. Where was everyone when the lights went out? You know someone moved his body to the closet, as there are drag marks nearby. You also detect a wrinkled piece of paper that has slipped out of his pocket. Take cards 191 and 192. Okay. Oh, and this in and of itself is a puzzle card with its own key. Okay. Clue card, drag marks. You're going to just hold clue cards.
Yeah,
that's
that'll
your.
be fun.
Alright, note to self. For proper perusal, be sure to read my books from the Middle Ages in red. Middle in highlighted in red. Many thinkers of the time made acquiring wealth a top in green.
Okay, hold on. Middle,
Red.
Red.
red,
Is 7.
and top in
Green.
Okay.
When you reach the bottom, blue,
7.
Bottom blue.
Bottom
of
blue
the
and
shelf, celebrate
5.
your newfound riches. And this is card C4.
That's
No,
the other
So
one.
this all
five. It's middle, top, bottom.
what?
It's 7. What's the green bottom? 5. Is that 5?
5.
5. Middle.
Okay, red is
So,
when red's in
This
the
is a
middle.
ladder.
Okay, when red's in the middle, what's the number on it?
7.
I was going to go more of, since this says middle, top, and bottom rather than left and right, and it's a ladder and a bookshelf, we're going to go ahead and turn this way.
Yeah, that's the way I'm looking at it.
Okay.
Okay? Going up the ladder, because that's also the way that
Sure.
the titles are upright. So, top green is going to be 5. Middle red is going to be 7. And bottom blue is going to be 5.
Okay.
Seems like a big number, but okay.
When you reach the bottom of the shelf, celebrate your newfound riches. So
Okay,
5,
so
7, 5. But I feel like that's not in there.
No.
I feel like with the amount of cards you have, we'll probably figure it out
We
eventually.
might get there eventually.
I know, but give me a second. From the Middle Ages.
Missy. Oh, wait. It's red, then green, then blue.
Hold on. Middle red, top green, bottom blue.
Why did you change the order?
Yeah, why'd you change the
Curiosity.
order?
Because I think it actually fits better that way.
Because we need a 1. All the rest of the cards are 1.
They're gonna have to start with a 1.
Okay, so what? Middle red would be
1.
1.
So what are the other colors we have?
Top green would be 9. Bottom blue would be 5. 195.
That, I feel, is in there. Yep.
Well, that's not fair. I had it in
Yeah,
order
solved.
C1, C2, C3.
Well, too bad.
Yeah. Well.
Solved bookshelf. You press in the correct books, causing a whir and click. A hidden door to the conservatory unlocks and swings open. You are one step closer to escaping, but the rest of the mansion remains locked down. Discard all of these puzzles. Place out board B and add deck 2 to the bottom of your deck.
Board.
Well, you solved mine, I solved yours. It works. Even though you wanted to solve it a specific way, it's fine.
Board B.
Well, they lied to you. They said C1, C2, C3.
No, they didn't mean that it had to be exactly that order.
Then they shouldn't have ordered it that way.
Then how would they order
Not
it?
how a puzzle game works.
You're learning, it's okay.
The conservatory.
Okay.
Discard.
And you finished
Add
with
this
your
to the
puzzle
bottom.
stuff.
Nope.
No?
This is Z1, and it doesn't tell me how many keys I need.
Ooh. Yeah. Alright, so we just keep on going.
Okay, Mandy's turn.
There's still
There's a 168 and then the new section.
Well, we should finish this off before we forget that this exists.
Fair.
That's fair.
So, 168. You notice a large feather stuck in the knight's helmet. It's rather fashionable.
Miss
if
Peacock.
odd. Yeah, I was like, it's Miss Peacock! Take card 170. Okay.
Ooh, that's a puzzle card.
Clue. We found a stud.
Ooh, yep. There
Yeah,
we
this
go.
is another puzzle card.
What did we find? The feather. But it's not blue, so who knows? Is it a peacock feather? No. My turn.
Miss Peacock always had the feathered hat.
I
in the
know.
Okay, your turn.
Maybe it's Plum. I like going on adventures.
Let's go make some music. 232.
I would have taken you
That
for
looks
somebody
like
to
a-
go jump in the fountain. But
Interesting word. Let's see. I want
I
to jump in the
love
fountain.
you.
You're just more playful.
No, it's the fountain scene. I loathe you. I loathe you. And then they both fall into the fountain and ruin their garden party dresses.
Yeah.
Princess Diaries too. You gotta love Anne Hathaway and Chris Pine.
Yeah.
Chris Pine is Captain Kirk, so yeah.
You turn
That's
on
pretty
the antique record player, and a waltz skips and sputters out of the horn.
Oh.
When you look closer, it's obvious that someone ruined this record by scratching strange marks on it. So I do have numbers and strange symbols.
Yeah, that probably will go with this
2
one.
puzzle pieces plus who the hell knows what to solve. G2.
So you have
that's
2.
G1 and G2. So we need to find the who the hell knows what, which I'm assuming is the symbols.
Probably.
Okay, wait. But I do have a symbol here that matches that.
Ah.
Well, that's where you start.
Start.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. I have a
You're not going to be able to solve it.
who knows what. And then 1, 2, 3. Another who knows what. But we're getting somewhere. I'm
Okay.
going to leave
Wait
it
a
this way
second.
so that it starts at the bottom.
No, that doesn't work.
Okay, well, we'll leave this alone for now because we can't do anything with this.
Pick a place.
I shall go. Go by these plants at 260.
That's where we needed Dr. Orchid.
That's a decoder card.
I know.
Do you want me to tell you what it says? Without the decoder card? I can read those. Can you not read those?
I can.
Okay.
260. We have. This desk is cluttered and difficult to make sense of. Strewn across the top, you find 3 colorful chemicals among several other empty bottles. There's also an open drawer hidden in the shadow that you would need to explore. You would need more light to explore.
Oh,
So-
flashlight.
Flashlight.
Take card 261. I still have other things to do before I get to
Mhm.
that, so. Let's see. 261, 265, and 268.
Wow.
And then probably another one too. 263. Okay.
Let's set that one to the side for now.
Yeah. 263. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I need 5 pieces to solve this. Is this part of that? No, okay. You shine the flashlight inside the drawer and see something lying on its side toward the back. Discard this one and take 264. Okay.
One after another.
A clue!
Who's gonna do? You can too.
Candles?
Ah, the decoder ring. And a
The
thumbprint.
candlestick is a decoder. Well, actually, I don't think it is a decoder. We just need a decoder for it as well.
Yeah.
We'll find a decoder eventually.
Well,
Yeah.
I mentioned going to the fountain, so I'm going to go to a fountain. 275.
That's fair.
5 puzzle pieces needed for that.
I'm going to create some chemicals Well, I am Colonel Mustard, so maybe Mustard guessed. You never know.
Wow.
You never know.
A watering can filled with crystal clear water sits on the edge of the fountain. You go to pick it up, and a shimmering in the depths of the fountain catches your eye. You reach in to grab it and find open packet A.
Ah.
Oh, this must be the decoder.
The decoder.
Oh.
Can we decode things?
No, not yet. Not
That's a
until it
clue.
tells you. Then take card 276 and 269. 276 and 269. In that order. Let's see what they do. Ooh, a watering can. And I have puzzle piece T2.
Nope.
It's going to unlock stuff though, because it's a key card.
Yeah.
And F1.
Oh, that's part of
that's
that.
part of the puzzle.
Still missing one more.
Plant care.
Oh, look at
A guide.
We still need one more.
that. Water increases the growth. Alcohol slows the growth. And salt reverses the effects of the other substances when added to them, causes solution to be doubly potent and fast acting. So there will be one more card that's related to that, so.
Okay.
Probably a way to poison somebody.
Great.
But also
So she
clue.
is a poisoner. They said
This
we
is a
can't
clue.
do
No,
it
it's
yet.
a clue. You can
Fine.
use the clues when they're clues.
What does it say?
None.
N-O-N-E?
Yes.
Candlestick?
None.
None.
Oh,
So there aren't any
That's another
candlesticks?
place.
223.
That's another place for
I-
someone to land on if they want to choose something.
I want to go
That's
there. That's
Oh,
where
there
I
you
wanted to go. I was like, I want to go to the decoder thing.
Okay.
You guys told me I
Believe this
couldn't
is-
decode yet.
We didn't have the ability to
You're
do
so
it.
smart. No, when we opened it. I
No,
said,
but even if you could decode, you couldn't go there yet. It wasn't
Good
your turn.
thinking. Upon closer inspection, you notice some strange fibers in the rug. When you lift up the corner, you find a small key. I found a key.
There you go.
I get 224 and 225. Okay, well, we found some hemp fibers, and then we found the H key.
The eight
H key.
I don't think
we
we
have
have
an
the
H puzzle
H.
out.
G's, T's, and Z's.
I got V's.
Now it's my turn.
215 and 200.
Do I want a curtain or what are those weird things? I
don't
can't
know.
see from
Vines,
here.
vines.
Fines.
Let's look at the man behind the curtain. 215. I'm Mr. Green. I have to live in the land of Oz. The Emerald City. 215. Did you want to go behind the curtain? I'm sorry.
I had that option.
I wanted to go to the fountain. You went to the fountain.
You throw open the curtains and moonlight beams through the intricate stained glass windows. I love stained glass windows. What looks at first to be a random pattern resolves into strange symbols
Oh.
as the light shines through it onto the floor. Place card 220 on the board. It's 220. 220, 220, 220. Aha! Strange symbols. So, move things. I love that I leave the 275 there for us.
In
Oh,
case
in
you
case you
didn't
didn't
use
go
it.
there yet.
Go again. Okay. Strange symbols. Aha! Ha 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 ha! Steps. Start.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we start.
Okay, while you guys are doing
At
that, I'm going to
this.
200.
Okay. So we
Okay.
start
200
here.
is-
Hold on. Let me copy this key because I can't see it.
I need a little pin marker. Okay, so we jump to here.
Uh-huh.
1, 2, 3. It's the little horseshoe symbol.
A massive
I don't know,
twisted
Missy told the
thorns
other one.
and vines sit in a dusty flower
Little
pot.
horseshoe symbol.
It's not a
Yeah.
man-eater, hopefully,
Well,
but it
horseshoe
does
with
look
a
like
line
it
under
could
it?
use
Yep.
a drink.
Horseshoe with. What are you doing?
Michaeling. 200.
Okay. No,
Whoa,
we're solving a puzzle.
You can do more than
there's-
one thing at once.
No, thank you.
Horseshoe.
That's
Okay,
13.
so thing in the middle.
Four.
You-
Four.
Okay. And then it goes 1, 2, 3. That's like the squiggle snake.
Squiggle line 7.
Okay.
It's also underlined at the start though.
Yeah, that's the first number.
What's the first number?
2.
247.
So
Card
we found
247.
247. Solve the waltz. As you dance onto the next tile, the statue in the corner of the room starts shaking. It slides away as the sound of stone grinding against wood reverberates in the room.
And we go to the kitchen!
Yes, it's the secret. Yes,
It's this
Missy.
passage to the kitchen.
Until it reveals a locked room. It must be a secret passage. Discard puzzles G1 and G2. Place 250 on the board.
Okay.
Okay, now we can get back to whatever
Yes.
Jean-Paul was
What you
doing.
were doing when no one was paying attention.
Hold on. 201.
Okay. You found you found something for the watering can?
Yes, a massive twisted thorns.
Okay.
As soon as you water the plant, it starts to rapidly expand. Vines pour out of the side of the pot and creep towards your leg. Quick, find a way to stop it before it's snaring you. You're about to enter a timed event. Interesting.
Okay. Timer.
Set a timer for 5 minutes.
You've got the phone.
Oh, like now.
Well,
It's fine, just. Yes, 25 minutes.
Yeah, we're giving us extra time.
okay, ready?
Okay, ready?
Go.
After it starts, explore other numbered locations to look for something to tame the plant. If you don't have it already.
We
When
have
you
it.
find it, place it in front of you, and then draw 205.
To tame the plant. Okay.
205.
Water increases growth, so we don't want water. Don't you?
No, read it.
When you find it?
Yes, it says.
Okay.
What tames the
Look for something to tame the plant.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you find it, place it in front of you, then draw 205.
It was salt.
So water increases
Alcohol.
growth. Alcohol slows growth. And then salt reverses the effects of other substances when added to them.
Okay, so.
So
alcohol.
water and salt.
Yeah, it reverses it. Okay.
So water and salt's the answer.
So you fumble the bottle in your hurry, but manage to spray the solution on the plant. So water and salt solution.
If
We
we
selected
selected
the
that,
red.
take 209.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't like that there's
Hey,
different
I believe in
outcomes.
you. You solved it. I didn't solve it, so if I die, it's on you. Solved. Killer plant. The plant shrivels and the vines. No, because alcohol.
And the salt reverses.
Yeah, so it slows the growth, so that increases the growth.
Oh, you're right.
The plant shrivels and the vines back away from you. The leaves retract and you see something shiny resting in the plant bed. Take card 213. I think I'm
I
safe.
feel like
I
we're
think
I feel
we're
like
done with the
fix the
timer.
timer.
Yeah, we're done.
Because we solved is
Yep.
the end of the timer.
Clue! Mr. Body's ring.
And now do we discard all of this?
Yep.
Does it say that?
Yep. On you.
Apparently, I'm going through the
Secret passage.
secret passage.
Opening up the kitchen.
Oh, here's the key.
Mm.
For the locked doors that you're gonna
And a flashlight to get through the passage.
A latch door with a silver lock. The key must be lying around here somewhere.
Who knew?
I need card 283. 283.
If we go this whole game without ever seeing card number 1, I'm going to
I feel like
provoke
that's
it
the
with
solution.
manufacturers.
I think number 1 is the
That's
solution.
fair.
Solved. Locked passage. The door swings open. A dark path lies ahead. Where could this lead? Discard these two. Place board C on the board and add deck 3.
It leads to the kitchen!
The kitchen goes down here.
Has to be all the way across.
Yep, it's a catty corner.
Yes, yes.
we know how the rooms go.
Read card 295. Okay. As you travel through the secret passageway, it's hard not to suspect the other dinner guests. Plum turns toward Mustard and asks, "Where were you at the time of the blackout?"
That was spot 3.
Some clues are statements that pin down where everyone was when the lights went out. Some characters might be lying, so use your wit. If no one is playing the character required, the active player reads it instead. Colonel Mustard, read card 296.
Alright.
Okay.
So now we're getting
accusing people.
No, I just
We're
have
accusing people.
suspecting.
Clue, where were you when the lights went out? After Body's completely dishonorable attempt at blackmailing us, I was so angry I stormed into another room. I can't remember if it was the lounge or the billiard room, but I was able to speak with one of these fine ladies while there. That was my statement.
Ah.
Well, we haven't unlocked the billiard room yet, so.
Okay.
That's my statement.
Well, then I guess I will take the secret passageway.
To the kitchen.
No, I think I'm gonna go to the lounge because he said he was in the lounge. And I think he was doing nefarious things on the couch. So
Whoa.
$3.50.
Whoa, hey.
Colonel Mustard.
Look, just because Mrs. Peacock is looking for husband 5.
I mean, Colonel Sanders is finger licking good.
That's Sanders. He's Mustard. And this channel is family friendly.
Well,
You get on
mustard
your-
smells
He
like
was
the same.
eating fried chicken.
Uh-huh.
You get on your hands and knees and look under the couch and find a crumpled up note. The handwriting looks familiar. It seems that someone was trying to meet privately with Mr. Body. Take $3.51.
There's going to be several 2s that we didn't read because you did
Because
not
I solved it correctly.
Yeah. That's fine.
Okay. I found a clue. Where there's a decoder on this.
Decoder.
Meet me in the cellar. We need to talk.
I've never heard of a celery clue.
Scarlet.
Ooh.
Apparently I did it.
Or you did
I
something.
I did something.
He did
Because
it.
this said none, and that's it.
So no one touched this candlestick. Scarlet wrote the note.
Oh yeah.
You know what?
My fingerprint.
You
My-
hold...
oh,
What's
yeah.
that? What's that?
My fingerprint was found on the note.
Note.
So
Scarlet.
you keep the note.
Yeah.
This is none.
But isn't it like, okay, but is this like Clue where the nature is if it's on the board,
We'll
it
have-
wasn't it?
No.
No. I think
It could be if it's on the board, it
Nobody
is it.
had the candlestick.
yeah. No one had the candlestick. There weren't any fingerprints.
Yeah.
My
My
fingerprint was on the note.
Oh, that's what the decoder finger.
Yeah.
Got it. Makes sense.
All right, green.
My turn.
Sorry, I need to read the note.
I know.
I want to go 2, 3, 10. The doors of the kitchen cabinets are standing open. Inside is an assortment of teacups, saucers, and silver napkin rings. Mrs. Peacock clears her throat. There is no Mrs. Peacock, so I'm going to read her card. It's card 312. Mrs. Peacock, where were you when the lights were out? Sorry for the mess. I was in dire need of a cup of tea after all the fuss. I was in the kitchen when the power cut, trying to help myself. So she was in the kitchen.
Okay.
Your turn.
Alright. I shall go 325. The table.
It's more of an island.
Fair. Pots, pans, cutlery, and other dirty dishes cover the counter, but one in particular strikes you as out of place. Take card 326. Mr. Green, read card 327. So 326 and 327.
So you take 326.
Yep, and you take
I take
327.
327. Okay.
Yeah, I just take this, you have to read
Oh,
that.
okay, that's a clue?
Yep.
What is it?
Clue. Read your
Decode it.
card. Read your card.
Where were you when the lights went out? Who, me? Well, I was alone in the kitchen. Wait, but Miss Peacock just said she was in the kitchen.
Ooh.
Bonnie's really got quite the collection of tableware. This is genuine silver, you know, and if the whole set is here, I'm sure it's worth quite a lot of cash.
And this says, your fingerprint, green.
On the knife. Ah, of course. Knife. Green.
Alright.
You
I.
did it.
So here's that 360.
Yes.
Okay. You fiddle with a high security safe. You find. You fiddle with the lock, but you are interrupted by beeping. A timer is counting down. While everyone panics, you notice something scratched into the side of the safe door. Set a timer for 1 minute.
1 minute.
1 minute. Okay, what are we doing?
Yep.
Going.
Count the number of these. Suits of armor,
Armor,
plants with berries, couches.
berries,
Okay, I've got plants with berries.
Suits of armor.
couches. I don't
3 suits of armor.
see any couches.
4,
There's one couch.
5. I found 5 berry plants.
1
3
couch.
suits of armor.
135.
Suits of armor first. 315 maybe.
315.
Yeah, it's gonna be in the 3s.
Probably.
There is no 315. 351.
351.
No 351.
Well, there might be more suits of armor. No, I don't think so.
Suits of
Oh no, it's 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I found 6 plants.
361 then.
361. Clue. A wrench.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we did that with like 2.
Body. His fingerprints were on the wrench.
Okay. Yeah.
Just leave this here for there.
Okay. Otherwise, we would have discarded this. And... I don't know.
Don't we
Does it say
keep that?
Yeah, I'll leave it there, I guess.
Well,
Alright.
it's an X1, whatever it is.
Yeah. Times 1.
One puzzle piece needed to solve. I guess this is the puzzle piece
Suits
that
of armor,
needed to
prints,
solve.
berries, and couches.
Okay.
Yeah, 361.
Okay. I want to go to this 340. You brace yourself and cautiously turn the handle, ready for disaster, and find that it's not even locked. Huh.
Billiard room.
Your luck must be turning around. Place board D.
A billiard room. That's it. Okay. I will finish up this one with 395. A lot of threes we did not use.
That's because this is still 3s.
That makes sense. This sink appears to be broken. The faucet doesn't work at all and makes a horrible shuddering noise when you try to turn it on. You check under the sink and disconnected from the plumbing, you find tape card 371. The lead pipe with no one's fingerprints on it.
So, lead pipe didn't do it. Alright.
Lead pipe.
Then I shall go to...
You know, it's kind of seeming like
Let's go 3.
I have fingerprints on a weapon, and none of the other weapons have fingerprints
Uh-huh.
on them. Body has fingerprints on a
330,
wrench,
yeah.
though.
He killed himself.
330.
Yeah, well, you have fingerprints on a note, but like,
Yeah, I just
you
a
can't
note.
kill someone with a note.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I
you
did ask
can.
him to meet me in the cellar.
You take a closer look at the dartboard. Take 335 and 336.
Closer look at the dartboard. Oh, were there miniature pictures on it?
It's a maze.
Ah. Then this can discard. And I have...
Put those together.
Well, ain't that annoying. I don't think it's the codes.
It's just red.
It says spyglass. So maybe something else.
Oh, okay. From tip top to bullseye, count the numbers along the path.
Oh.
So we might need a spyglass to see the path.
Probably.
Or is there an exit? Here's an exit. Hold on.
Plus spy. Well, this is a decoder, not a spyglass.
Yeah.
So we probably still need the spyglass. So we probably need to
Well,
wait for
how
the
many
spyglass.
clues does it say?
2 pieces and a
Because there's 2
spyglass.
pieces and a spyglass.
So let's wait for the spyglass.
Okay. I'll go here.
Let's use it.
375. Let's shoot some more. A pool table that's set up for the start of a game. Now isn't really the time to mess around, but you can't help but knock them with a cue stick. As the balls scatter, some seem to snap into place and remain still. As you walk around the table to investigate, you notice a small note on the side slot. The first 3 balls sink in order. Take cards 379, 383, and 387.
Get on my
379, 383, 387. Huh.
First,
Oh,
in order.
I got him. Okay. So 6 goes
You
off.
still need the spyglass.
Here,
It's okay.
6 goes off the board. And 7 goes off the board. But there's one more piece that has to be solved.
Oh, we're missing a piece.
Yeah, so 6 and 7 are off the board.
Oh,
So 6 and 7 off board.
Yeah.
And we're looking for 1.
And the cue ball is off the
Can
board.
I make a suggestion here?
That's 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I want to find it rather than. Because 3's not even on the board here.
Well, we still need one more piece, so let's wait for the other piece.
3 doesn't even exist here.
Well,
Okay.
I'll come hang out at 300.
Then it's the final one.
It's the final one, yes,
Yeah.
so gotta
There's
learn
no more
something.
board pieces. There's
There's
board
more
pieces.
pieces, yeah.
Dozens of used crystalline glasses are collecting dust behind the dim lit bar. Take card 303, and Dr. Orchid reads card 355. 303 and 355. Okay, well, first we'll start with this. We found a wine glass with lipstick.
Ooh.
Okay, Dr. Orchid, where were you when the lights were out? I came to the billiard room for some space to think, and instead I found Colonel Mustard firing off his revolver.
You said you were in the lounge or the billiard room.
Maybe I was.
You
So
said-
you're in the billiard room.
Well-
Show people.
I was somewhere.
With one of the ladies.
Mm.
Oh. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're missing something.
No, there's only 2 that have
What
gone
does it say
off
to
the
solve
board.
at the bottom?
It needs 4 pieces, and there's only 3.
Alright. Your turn. Is there another
That's
spot
not
to
the
go to?
fourth piece there?
It is.
Ah, there we go.
I was like, there's no more spots to go, so he has to unlock something.
Ah, got you.
But it doesn't.
Can I read the card real quick?
Yeah.
Pool table that's set up for the start of the game. Now isn't really time to mess around as the ball scatters some seem to snap into place and remain still. As you walk around the table to investigate, you notice a small note in the side slot. The first 3 balls sink in order. Sink in order. So
Right.
something 6, 7. So what's turn 1?
Turn 1 has 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So okay, the
Three
three's
missing.
missing.
Okay. I was just like, it
Okay.
has to tell us something.
Okay. Yeah, solved. Pool game. You hear it click as the last of the 3 balls rolls into the pocket. A hidden lever springs out of the side of the pool table, but seems to be locked in that position. If you want to flip it, you'll have to find a way to unlock it. Discard all of this, and then take 370. A locked lever on the pool table, and we need. That was almost bad. P1. So I think that's the last clue now.
Yeah, that's gotta be unlockable.
Okay, but it says a spyglass.
Well, what is it?
Let's try with this, what this shows me. Because the thing is, I'm seeing a maze. Okay, so you just want to get to the bullseye. The bullseye is your center. Okay, so it said the maze in order. Write the numbers down in order. So, does this change anything?
From the
No.
tip top
Yes.
to the bullseye.
It lets me see the actual lines better. That's what it means. Because see how there's the red lines and the green lines? This just shows the green lines. So, we're going to go down. We're going to say, down here, 3 is first. Go down around here. Where do I want to go next? I'm going to say, okay, that's a dead end. So 3. I hate this maze.
This actually
Go
has
around.
real rules
6.
that tell us the rules of the game.
Yeah, but they make it all seem secret, like we're not supposed to see those, and I feel like that's a bad thing. They should tell you you're allowed to see those. 3, 6, 5. Disney. See ya. Short puzzle.
Discard puzzles J1 and J2. When you pull the 3 darts, the board swings open on a hinge. Inside is a shallow vault containing a brass key and an old revolver. That must be what made all those bullet holes, but why hide it? Take 368 and 369.
Because it was murder.
Colonel Mustard was shooting stuff up with a revolver, so if there's a revolver.
Key, P2, so P1 should be somewhere over there.
I'm assuming Colonel Mustard's gonna be on there?
Yep, mustard with the gun.
Revolver, mustard.
372.
Wait, were we supposed to be keeping track of that?
Of what?
He just threw that out there and I completely forgot. Revolver,
Yes.
mustard in the billiard room.
Okay, mustard, revolver, knife, green knife.
In the kitchen.
I was in the lounge. Scarlett was in the lounge.
With a note? Okay.
With a note.
Fine.
And then the wrench. Mr. Body wrench. Where did we find the wrench?
Well, it's in the lounge.
In the lounge?
Yes, it says where they are.
Oh, yeah.
So Mr. Body with the...
Okay, so
Wrench
we
in the
don't
lounge.
need to keep track of
So
things.
Mr. Body was killed
Mhm.
in the lounge with the wrench. And
No,
then he
because
was dragged.
Body's
through the
fingerprints
study.
were on.
Body was dragged from an adjacent room, so he was dragged from the lounge to the study. There's his body.
They're not.
Adjacent.
Maybe they are. Alright, solved. Unlock table. You unlock the lever and pull it down with a heavy thud. You hear creaking as the ground starts to shake, and you find that a shelf in the entrance hall has given way to a secret staircase. Discard these. Place board E.
In the middle.
And
Yeah, I'm sure it's... There's got to be a cellar.
So
I think
we're
our hall
down to the
is-
cellar.
no,
Yeah, right in the middle.
Down to the cellar.
So I think these are adjacent to each other. This just goes down.
Place and add deck 4 to the bottom of your deck, and then place card 390 on the board, and this
Staircase.
from the hall.
Okay. Good, now I have something to do.
I know, I'm like, we gotta unlock something.
Mm.
Fun.
Okay. Oof, what do I want to go play with?
Bloodstains.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. 4:15. I was like, who broke the bottle of wine?
Oh yeah,
Peacock.
wine. It could have been wine.
A large pool of red liquid shines dimly in the musky cellar. It's hard to say what exactly it is. Take 417 and my statement for 57.
I'm the only one who hasn't given a statement now.
That's real suspicious.
Are you guilty?
Or no one
Okay.
suspects me.
Oh, can I see the?
Yep.
It's an unidentified spill. It's wine.
Oh,
Well, we know it's wine.
Bill.
put it next to the wine
Wine.
glass.
Okay, where was I when the lights were out?
That has scarlet lipstick on it.
Mm-hmm. It does have scarlet lipstick on it.
Yeah.
So just orchid. Anyway,
No, she's wearing orchid lipstick.
If you must know, I was cleaning up this spill with Professor Plum.
Ah, there we go.
Obviously, we didn't do a great job, but we did hear someone else down here after it went dark.
Well, it couldn't have been me because I
You
was
just
in
take your card.
the lounge,
So,
the billiard room.
I'm gonna go to 475. Check out this little table here. You notice some empty wine bottles on the table that look as though they may have been opened recently. Some of the corks have fallen to the floor, and it looks like there might be something else hidden under the table. Take card 447, and Professor Plum reads card 476.
There you go. Statement time.
So I get 447, you get 476. I found a rope in the cellar. Can I have the decoder, please? That's made of hemp. Something else with hemp came up.
Yeah,
Hemp fibers.
And fibers.
A rope? I don't know why that would be down here. I came to the cellar with Miss Scarlet to discuss body's deception privately.
With wine.
With some wine.
Lots of wine.
Much wine. It made everything better.
Okay.
Or you can turn the bottles into wine.
I
I
will
still have
go
this,
to...
and I haven't found anything to decode this.
Same.
Large leathered feather stuff.
Oh, okay.
I will go to 445.
Well, where's our decoder case? We have more tools. Where did they go?
They've
Two
been
puzzle
used.
pieces needed to solve. N2. Is there an N1 somewhere?
Nope.
Oh,
Then I guess this is just a puzzle that needs to be solved at some point.
Okay.
Your turn.
What's that? 460?
yeah.
Sorry, I should really wear my glasses for these. You discover a power box in a dark corner with ripped wires hanging out at the
Ooh.
side. Wait just a minute. This looks a lot like the wires near the front door. Maybe if you can reconnect all the pieces, you can reroute the power to open the mansion and escape. Take card 465 and place card 420 on the board. There, that can go on the board.
In the hall.
Oh.
Yep, that's something new to explore.
Ah, I found card M3.
That's gonna be
We're doing
She's
great
in
here.
Arizona. So I'm gonna do 430 because that's what's left
Wait, wasn't
down
Mandy
there.
supposed to go?
Mandy's gonna do 430 because that's what's left down there. I mean, unless you want to do the.
Oh no, not
wires.
yet. It's not time to do that yet.
Yeah.
Mr. Body had an extensive collection of fine wines. A few with strange brand labels catch your eye. Oh, that's good to know. N1 or N2, please?
Yes. There you go.
Okay.
What does it say?
It says. Okay, from
This is a math puzzle.
4,
4,
5,
5,
1.
1.
451, there you go.
Solve the crate. You spin the dials on the lock to the correct numbers. The crate opens and you find. Take card 452.
Hey. More
More
wire.
wires.
Okay.
2 to solve or
3.
ah.
But the math is getting better.
Okay,
Sure.
so
Bunch of
then
plus
we're
and
gonna
minus.
do 400, which I assume is the last one because that's the box
Sure hope so.
that they said we were gonna look
We
at in the
hope so,
hall.
because we've got on.
We're running out of cards.
I mean, there's still... Oh, there's a solve packet.
Ah! M1.
There you go.
Okay. So, red
Red.
is 1 plus 2, that's 3. Plus 3 is 6, plus 4 is 8, minus 7 is
Wait,
1.
what are there
One.
symbols on those cards?
Yes.
It's plus and minus.
Okay, I'm
It's one.
It's 1.
One.
So red, 1.
Okay.
Blue is 1 plus 5 is 6 minus 4 is 2 plus 2 is 4 plus 0 is 4. So blue 4. Green is 6 plus 6 is 12 minus 4 is 8 plus 8 is 16 minus 8 is 8.
148?
I think that's the order.
I don't think that's the order.
I don't have a 148.
No.
How about 418?
No.
No.
Go in blue.
Wait. Hold on. What if it's from the junction out? What if it needs to go this way?
Probably.
I don't.
Well, no, it wouldn't end in a minus.
No,
Well,
it can't be 8.
I'm
maybe.
sorry, it's blue, green, red. Blue, green, red.
Oh, BGR.
481. No, it's not.
Okay, let me try it the other way. 0.
The 4 and 8 I'm getting. What was the formula for one? For
red.
red again?
Okay, it can't be the other way.
What was the formula for red again?
1 plus 2 plus 3
So
plus 4
that's 6.
minus 7.
Hold on. 1 plus 2 plus 3 minus 4
No, plus 4
plus 4
minus
minus
7. Or it could be 7
6.
minus 4 plus 3
6 plus 4 is 10 minus 7 is 3.
plus 2 plus 1.
Okay, wait.
It
Wait, what did
wouldn't matter. Adding and subtracting are the same.
What did you get?
But you're changing the order.
1
4
plus
minus
2
7 is different
plus
than
3
minus 4.
plus 4
10.
minus 7 is 3.
Okay. So red is 3.
Red is.
If the way that you just read that to me, I got 3.
3, 6, 10. Yeah, it's 3.
You said 1.
Sorry.
Okay, so that's 348.
10,
And blue, green, red.
So I have a 483 card.
Yeah,
And
blue, green,
red is 483.
Yeah, she's
Yeah,
not saying
it says
that.
blue, green, red right there on the box.
Yeah,
Okay, solved wires.
nice.
You reconnect all the wires and the power is routed. It hums with a satisfying buzz. Upstairs, the lever by the mansion's entrance sparks to life. Discard the 3 puzzle cards. Take card 484. Finally, the end is in sight. You all hurry upstairs, get to the front door, and about to pull the lever when you hear sirens outside. The police! They must have been alerted when the mansion went into lockdown. It won't be long before they discover Body's body and start asking questions. Have you gathered enough evidence to prove who did it?
I don't know.
If you aren't ready to make an accusation, set a timer for 5 minutes. You may search around the mansion for any clues you might have missed. When the timer runs out, draw card 500. If you are ready to escape and attempt to solve the murder, read card 500.
Okay,
So wait, if you aren't ready to make an accusation, set a timer. You may search around the mansion for any clues you might have missed. We hit all the clues. When the timer
But
runs out,
Missy-
draw card 500.
Missy,
You know what?
I've got this.
Hold on. Before you set this timer, I really want to see, because y'all have been throwing stuff out. If you'll notice, this didn't have anything. Do we have any tools that were not supposed to be discarded?
Sure.
Like a watering can or some of those other tools?
Sure.
That we
look
had.
through everything.
That's why
fine.
I'm checking. Because I know we used them for certain puzzles, but like we've used this flashlight 1,000,001 times.
There are 2 things we're missing.
There are.
Yeah.
Where would we find them?
Well, I want Missy to look through everything, and then I want to take a look at all the clue cards.
Yeah.
Not because I think you missed anything.
No, because sometimes there's stuff on them that you just don't see.
I'm just trying to see. Okay, I didn't even find the watering can card in that. Do we have it somewhere on the board?
No.
I was like, I know there were a couple things like the flashlight or the watering can that were a key,
No,
Is
yeah,
that
but
one letter?
it is
but it
letter.
didn't say to discard it when we solved.
I think the one after it, yeah, discard P1 and P2.
Okay.
I mean, you're also looking for a Z2 or a
V.
Z or V.
A flashlight. Okay, wait. You're looking for something with a feather. And you're looking for something with what?
This was.
What was yours?
Are you ready
Drag
for me to
marks
set the
nearby,
timer?
wrinkled
No,
piece of
we're still
paper
checking.
slipped out of his pocket.
So something about the note.
Yeah.
That's all I got is like,
That's
that's not gonna
gonna
be
be it.
anything.
Can I see that feather, please?
Well,
Yeah. Okay. Reset the timer.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
set the timer. Go.
okay. I think this flashlight.
You.
Time to shed some light on the situation, except you shine the light in the metal armor, which reflects and blinds you. Ouch. Cover one of your eyes till your next turn. Discard puzzle card B1. So that does nothing.
Okay. So no, I think we found everything.
So we found everything, and we want to accuse somebody.
There's blue tips on this feather.
193. Do we still have that? Because this
193.
marks out as 193.
You shine your light on the dead Mr. Body. He remains dead, but with better lighting. Discard puzzle card C1. Dead end. Take another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So these were just dead ends. Well, the flashlight is still in play. I think that's still
so.
dead end. Well, maybe not.
But it said discard Z1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they both said discard.
You
They
get
both
So
didn't write anything.
no, let's
Oh.
let me just see the different clues.
Yeah.
Rope, hemp fibers, unidentified spill, which is wine.
This also has the same blue pattern on it. Or that could just be shadow work on this card.
Billiard room, wine glass, conservatory. Okay. We heard somebody firing a revolver. Mustard's fingerprints were on the revolver.
Mhm.
However, there were bullet holes in the wall,
Yeah.
not in Mr. Body.
Wait,
Yeah.
did it tell us cause of death on Mr. Body?
Mr. Body, I do not believe so.
We never got.
We don't know. We're supposed to be solving cause of death. There are fingerprints on a knife from Mr. Green that was found in the kitchen, but
There was also fingerprints on the
note.
lead pipe.
the
That's,
lead pipe, no one on the red pipe. Mr. Body
Mr.
had
Body.
fingerprints on the pipe in the lounge, on the wrench.
Yes.
But I don't think he can't kill himself.
Unless they're defensive.
Body was dragged from an adjacent room, study.
To the study.
Dragged to the study from an adjacent room.
So adjacent to the study is the conservatory.
Okay. What
Mr.
if?
Body's ring was found in the conservatory.
What if?
So that
Right.
makes
So
sense.
what
And
weapon
his
was
ring was found
found?
in the
Hold up.
conservatory.
What
No.
No. It said it told us to put them in that order.
It didn't. But
No, it didn't. It just said connect doors. We could have put them anywhere we wanted. We could have put this over there.
no, not really.
Okay, ring in conservatory, dragged from adjacent room to the study. Hemp fiber were found in the conservatory. Where
The
was the
rope
rope
Was in the
found?
cellar.
Rope was found in the cellar, also made from hemp. The wrench was found in the lounge.
So what's
The
this letter?
spill is in the cellar. The letter was in the lounge. Wine glass in the billiard room. Feather in the study.
Yeah.
But this is
Ripped wires in the entrance hall. Revolver in the billiard room. And knife in the kitchen.
well, this is Orchid's wine glass.
Okay. Yes, she was drinking wine. Colonel Mustard was shooting in the revolver. He said he was in the lounge or the study.
Lounge and billiard room.
Kitchen. Mr. Green. Okay, Peacock was supposedly getting tea in the kitchen. Mr. Green says he was in the kitchen alone, but then his fingerprints are on the knife.
And the knife is in the kitchen. So I believe Green was in the kitchen.
Mrs.
Which means-
Peacock's not on anything.
Yeah, so Mrs.
I
Peacock.
think it's Peacock.
I
And
think
the
it's
feathers
Peacock.
in the study.
Yeah.
So Peacock.
On the night that got knocked down. I
Okay.
think it's Peacock.
I
So
think it's
Peacock in the study.
But I don't know with what.
In the study. Well, Body's fingerprints are on the wrench. No one on the lead pipe. No one on
What
the
if it was
candlestick.
green
In the kitchen.
With a knife?
with the knife? Okay, because Peacock's fingerprints aren't anything. So what if? But he was near Miss Peacock, which is probably where he picked up the feather.
Ooh.
So you think he got a feather on him?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
tracked the feather from being.
But
near
see,
Miss
but
Peacock.
he says he was alone in the kitchen. And Peacock said she was in the kitchen making tea. One of them has to be lying about that. Either he wasn't alone, or she
Okay.
wasn't in there. Or he wasn't in there. One of them wasn't in there.
So Green didn't know Peacock was in there. Peacock didn't know Green was in there.
It's a kitchen.
I mean, but this is before the lights went out.
Yeah, where were you
When
when
the-
the lights went out? Where were you? He
So
says
both
he
of
was
this-
alone. She says she was making tea.
Yeah. He does have proof that he was in the kitchen. She does not, as far as I can tell.
Her fingerprints on everybody has fingerprints on something except Peacock. That makes me.
I
Suspect
don't.
her. Those are 5 minutes.
I don't have fingerprints on anything.
Okay,
Okay.
well, that's 5 minutes. What did it
So-
supposed to do after 5 minutes?
It says,
Card 500.
when the timer runs out, draw card 500. If you're ready to escape, read 500. I think it's Peacock, Study, Wrench. From what we just deduced. What does it say?
She wears gloves.
And Mr. Body's fingerprints were on Wrench.
Yeah.
That from what we just deduced, we
Read
just deduced Peacock,
Anyway,
Study, Wrench.
you pull back the lever and it lands with an audible thump. The bolts and locks release and the door swings wide. Congratulations, you escaped the mansion. The police detectives approach and ask if you know what tripped the alarms and shut down the mansion. You take turns explaining Body's attempt to blackmail all of you and how you discovered Mr. Body was murdered after the lights went out. The detective needs to know who killed him, in what room, and with one weapon. Read card 501.
I don't think she committed the murder in the study.
No,
He had to be
but-
dragged.
From the neighboring room, so from the conservatory.
Yeah, because that's where his ring was found. In the
and he was in
conservatory.
the kitchen. She was in the kitchen.
She took this passageway from the kitchen
Yeah,
to the
the
conservatory,
conservatory.
killed Mr. Body, dragged him to the
in.
study.
Yeah,
So she killed him in the conservatory.
and that's why Green thought he was alone.
Yep, because she was in the secret passageway.
Yeah.
What does it say?
I don't know.
Make an
Oh.
accusation.
Make an accusation. Who killed Mr. Body? We think it's Peacock. What weapon did they use? We think it's the wrench. Where was he murdered? The conservatory, and then dragged to the study.
And then does it say
Do we
open the
solve?
Yep, open
Are
the
we
solve.
all supposed to guess, or is it
I
cooperative?
think it's co-op.
Okay,
Yeah.
we decided this.
You agree, David?
Yeah.
I agree, it makes sense.
This says guess right or not. This doesn't say.
Oh, it says just open the solve packet to see your results.
There's a back.
Ah.
What does it say?
We are mostly right.
Okay. What does it say?
Mrs. Peacock and
No, it's the lead pipe because it's from the kitchen. She took the kitchen with her into the
faucet?
conservatory. Yeah, because she was in the kitchen, which is where the lead pipe was.
The knife was in the kitchen. Where's the lead pipe?
Yeah, but the lead pipe didn't have any fingerprints
Oh,
on it.
yeah, you're right.
It's the lead pipe.
So she took the pipe from under the sink? David says
Yeah.
No, the candlestick in the conservatory. That also had no fingerprints on it.
Huh.
The
The
rope
rope.
from the cellar?
Why? What? That doesn't
no.
make
That had
sense.
Professor Plum's fingerprints on it?
No, that's just hemp.
Just says hemp. Hemp fibers.
Hemp was found in the conservatory. The rope was in the conservatory. Yep, there you go.
That's the best you could come up with, the sheriff asked. This isn't enough evidence. I'm going to have to bring you all in for questioning. The police place you all under arrest as you're herded into separate squad cars. You look back at Tudor Mansion. Sure, you managed to unlock the mansion and escape. You won't be blackmailed, and maybe your secrets are safe, but who knows what will happen now. How would this have gone if you'd gathered more evidence and paid more attention to every small detail? As you're driven away, the night replays in your mind.
Okay, so it was teacup, rope, conservatory.
Well, we were close.
I mean, we had good theories behind
Yeah.
all of our stuff.
Okay, but how did Mr. Body's fingerprints get on the wrench?
Maybe he was trying to fix the pipe in the kitchen.
I guess.
Okay,
'Cause it's
to be
Ah.
fair, how did the rope get to the cellar?
I feel like she threw it down there.
Oh, from the hallway.
Yeah.
You can start from the hallway.
Because she got back to the hallway.
I was like, she took the rope and then chucked it.
After Body revealed his plans to blackmail you, you all had good reason to get rid of him, especially Mrs. Peacock. She was no stranger to murder. Body knew the twice-widowed peacock had killed her husbands for their money, and she would do anything to keep him from telling her secret. So, in the aftermath of his announcement, she lured Mr. Body to the conservatory and strangled him with a rope. There was a struggle by the couch, and hemp fibers were left on the rug. As Mr. Body fought for his life, his ring was flung into the bushes. From there, Mrs. Peacock dragged his body into the study and hid him in the closet. When she noticed the drag marks his shoes had left, she panicked and realized she needed to create a distraction. A power outage was just the thing to confuse everyone and give her a chance to put space between her and Body. She ran out of the study, knocking over a suit of armor in her rush and getting a feather from her dress stuck in the helmet. She went right to the power box in the hall and ripped the wires out, plunging the mansion into darkness. Next, she went to the cellar and tossed the rope under a table. She barely made it back to the hall in time for everyone to gather in the gloom. She almost got away with it, but thanks to your quick thinking and deductive reasoning, she'll finally pay for her crimes. Eventually.
We never read number 1.
Well, what do they say?
Oops, you do not need to draw this card. There are no locations on the board with the number 1. Move your pawn to a numbered space on the game board and then draw the corresponding card. See the rules booklet for more information. This is if we got the plant incorrect.
Oh, there was a safe one.
And then the lock clicks wildly into place, allowing you to open the safe. We already did that card though, because it says take card 361.
Ah.
We did something else to get card 361.
Yeah.
That was interesting.
Yeah, this was if we mess up the plant.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
I love how they made a card 1 just to say don't take card 1.
It's to get you
You
to...
know that they could have just made a number 1 spot on the board.
But...
That's not the point, Missy.
the point is, you gotta follow the way the game's built.
Okay, but they never made us read the rules, and I'm still kind of like, what about that?
You figure it out by doing.
Do the rules say anything though? Like
Yes.
that we didn't learn by
No.
doing?
No, because David went and looked later.
I looked at one point while you were puzzle solving. So it talks about let's play on your turn, what you do, the different cards. Puzzle cards, it shows the wires going together. It shows
So it's just
puzzle
the answers.
numbers.
Basically,
And
yeah.
then eventually, yes, it does show building the mansion, how to solve the murder, and everything that goes together here.
That's fair.
So it does tell us that there is a specific way of looking at it.
Yep, and hints.
I feel like you could play this again, except for like, well, because there's only one answer.
There's only one answer.
So you could have other people play it.
So it's like just pass it around.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is... Somebody else can play this game now.
Start numbering some cards.
So, what do we think?
It was fun.
I liked it.
Intriguing?
It was fun. I'm not sure, I mean, I get where they're coming from, but I'm not sure that I would have gotten that without a little more explanation or thought process. That we were like, rope, hemp fibers, you know?
Oh, you mean in terms of solving the murder?
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know, because there just wasn't, I mean, I probably would have gotten it eventually if I had like more time to think about it other than doing things on the game board, you know? But, I feel like it's like, because every puzzle has its own, you know, how you look things up or figure it
Yeah.
out. So I feel like a little bit more explanation on how the clues, what the clues were supposed to mean would have been nice.
Sure. I think there's a lot of red herrings.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, there have to be when it's...
When it's, yeah, there's one answer.
When there's only one answer, only one way to do it.
I think
Okay,
that there's
you're just piling on top
a
of my
By
plausible...
ordered though.
By colors.
That's just by
It was
number.
already ordered.
I found myself more engaged in this than Unlock.
The other one you guys did?
Which was weird, and I wasn't expecting that.
You know what? I did like? The game doesn't put you on a timer, which is interesting. There's only elements that are on a timer.
Yeah.
I'm missing 9. Does anyone have 9?
No, I don't think there is a 9.
Remember, not every card existed.
Okay.
So I don't think. I do like that fact, but I do feel that they should give a little bit more than 5 minutes
At the end.
at the end.
Yeah.
I mean, and we could have just.
Discussed as we felt.
As we saw. But it's kind of like we didn't know what anything was leading to, so you can't super discuss. Because I feel like, okay, when you play Clue, yes, you're learning as you go, but there is a set formula. You know, like, if I have this weapon, it means that it's not the weapon. If I have this person, it means that it's not the person. But that's obviously not how this works.
Right.
And so I just feel like a little more...
Clue. Turn that one over. That's a number.
Yeah.
I just feel like a little more explanation of
This is yours
how
and yours.
the clues worked would have been nice.
Well, and I think they don't do that to leave it open for the other
Like, oh, there's a wine
games.
glass.
Because it's okay, there's a wine glass. Why is there a wine glass? What does it lead to?
At least two. Well, but also like when someone's lying, how do you know what the proof is?
Well, yeah.
Because it's like, okay, Peacock said she was in the kitchen, Green said they were alone. How do you deduce who to trust at first, you know?
Right, and I think a lot of that is, okay,
Just thinking.
you've got
Deductive
other boards, other, because there had to be other boards, right?
Yeah.
And if there's not other boards, you're not gonna make it. It's just,
What is that?
yeah, I don't know, this just kind of felt good.
I did like it. It felt it was different than the ones that we had looked up before.
It's different ones we played.
But this one actually feels very board game to me.
There's an element to it, yeah.
It's way less.
It's turn. I feel like at least in a little bit, it's a little bit turn based.
Yeah.
It's group, but it's also turn based. Whereas the other ones that, from what I could see, were very much like put out these puzzles and do them all.
Yeah, it's much less stressful.
This felt like, I'm not gonna say escape room like, but not Clue. It's kind of in the middle between the two, because I didn't feel like, we need to escape or we're gonna die. Because honestly, there's no way that you don't escape unless you just really mess something up.
No, unless you pick the wrong thing in wrong order. Because earlier on with the plant one, if I had gone to that location first before actually figuring out what I needed, that timer would have run out before we actually ran around and found what we needed to find for that plant.
Or we just gotta go real quick.
That's fair.
It's
We
like,
just
we'll read
played
later.
it really efficiently.
Yeah, we did actually.
And got a little lucky with some things. But,
Yep.
but we also ignored we ignored the hemp
Yeah.
fibers.
Well, it's because they didn't mean anything. It's like, okay, there's
Yeah, for some
fibers.
reason, I don't know why, because I literally have the notes in front of me, but for some reason I went rope, plum. And maybe it's because the rope was found in the cellar and Plum and Scarlet were in the cellar. So I went rope, there was a clue, Plum, instead of looking down and going rope him.
Because there
But
was
then
no
again,
rope.
I didn't write down anything that wasn't, except for the wine spill. I didn't write down any of the clues that weren't standard clues. Because I was like, what do I write? Feather? Or,
Yeah.
hemp fibers? There's nothing else to go with it. Because these ones, I wrote these down because it was like a decoding, like lead pipe, none. They told us that there was more information. So it was like I was writing down what we decoded. That's what I did. I only wrote down things that we decoded.
Yeah.
And, only things we decoded. So it was like, if I had known that we were supposed to be writing down, like, let's write it down so we can look at it all in one place. Which I guess
it was fun.
the pictures were over there. You could look at them all in one place, but like they were over there.
Well, we know more for next time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we
For-
do.
Because
We've got
other
2 more
games.
boxes.
2
Got it.
different Clue escape room in a box games
Okay.
with different themes. So they're not.
I did really enjoy it.
It's and maybe it was that turn-based thing, not
Yeah,
having a clock.
It's you didn't feel pressure. Like when we played the other ones, I started out being like, okay, but then I'm like, okay, we've been doing this for a while. We
But
gotta
then you're like,
speed
how
up.
long have we been going on this puzzle? We don't know what the other puzzles are. We don't know what's gonna happen.
Right, and so it was a lot mellower. It didn't produce a ton of anxiety, which is nice in a way.
It was more about solving the puzzle, figure out the info, rather than we got a clock, let's go.
Right.
Yeah.
And
Which, to be fair, we got a clock is like the basis of an escape room.
well, yes.
However, I like this idea where it's an escape room, you're trying to get out, but you're not on that pressure clock.
Yeah. We'll have to show you some that are that way.
We saw one that looked cool. That werewolf one with the boxes and the antidote or whatever.
Yeah, with the keys and
It
locks
looked
and everything.
cool, but it definitely looked like it was going to be way higher pressure.
Mhm.
Because it was basically like you start with 4 puzzles, and so just make sure everybody work on their own puzzle at a time, so for
Okay.
efficiency type thing was what they recommended. But it was like it started with paper puzzles, which then gave you the clues to like these little plastic locks that were on these plastic briefcases and in there.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
they
see,
said that
that's
they were
closer.
Mattel-based ones, and then after you play the game, you can go and 3D print and re-download all the new stuff so that you can make it playable
Oh,
again.
well, that's interesting. That sounds similar to what I've seen with the Escape the Crate, where there's different puzzles that you can pull out and start working on
Yeah.
piece by piece. And
Yeah, because they were talking about how some pieces get destroyed or have to be reset, so you could go download the paper stuff or reprint. But obviously, you yourself can't play it again because the answers won't change.
Right.
But they were recommending like, hey, play it once and then host a party and like, or they were like, play it and then reprint it and gift it to someone else and just exchange them around.
That's a good way to do stuff. Well, thank you for playing. Audience, thank you for watching. Appreciate it. And until next time.
Yeah.
keep brushing up your game.
Bye, everybody.